it's Callie. I'm going to be continuing making the Shadowheart cosplay today from Baldur's Gate 3. So this video is going to focus on painting and finishing off, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, but attaching the foam armor from last time that I made. So I'm going to start off today by heat treating the pieces and then covering them in Plastidip spray. I have not bought the Plastidip spray yet. Also, for people that are new to this, I have never worked with foam before, and this is my first project with foam. So I will be going out and buying that in a moment here after I have some dinner. Alright, I spray painted the back and front, and now I'm gonna go out to my garage to go and check on him. It's freezing in here. Okay, that was the final coat, and I'm just gonna give it like the whole day to dry. And then when I come back home later from Joanne's and such for a different project, I will hopefully feel it and it'll be dry. Okay, now I'm gonna start hand painting these pieces. It is snowing like crazy right now, and it is the 5th of May. And apologies, I'm not in my usual crafting space because of Bobo's surgery. Luckily, he gets his stitches off in a week, so it'll probably only be a week or two until I can use my craft room again. So until then, I am in this temporary, very loud living room because of like the air conditioner and all. I'm gonna try to experiment with shading and stuff too, but I have no experience with painting or shading or any art skills really. You know, like I'm a tech person. All the base level silver has been painted on. I did add like a little bit of texture to it, as you can see here. I'm going to now shade it a little bit around the edges. I'm gonna mix this with some black paint. Armor is finished, so I will show you guys in a moment, but I just wanted to give a little heads up. This is my first foam work project ever of all time, so just be kind. There's a lot I learned from this, and there's a lot I'd change, but I'm really proud of myself because it's there, it got there, the armor's done. Even though there is a lot I would change, I'm still pretty proud of myself. And some of the techniques I used and stuff I might not use again in the future. I'll probably make a separate video just regarding generally like what I learned and what I'd do different in the future, and what I also liked that I did. but this isn't the video for that. This is just a fun little vlog of finishing up the armor before I start cracking away on sewing. Also, I'm back in my craft room. The living hell is over of this being a cat hospital, so it was such a nightmare, everything that happened, and I'm just so happy to be like back to regular life. I stayed up until about 2 a.m. last night due to all the work that I put into rearranging my entire part. And I put up more little floral things and stuff too, and I'm just feeling at home again, and I'm so excited for the next part of this because it'll go so much quicker and it's sewing, so there's a lot to look forward to and I feel at home again. So I will show you guys the armor. None of this is attachable yet because I'm gonna wait until the sewing part is done. I actually found this at Smith's, which is like a grocery store here in Utah. It's just Kroger but rebranded. So there's this is what was recommended in a lot of articles online, and like a book I read on foam work was like really strong Velcro. So this is gonna be how the armor attaches to whatever I'm wearing, is I'll be Velcroing. He thinks I'm talking to him. Hear him? Anyways, so this will be what I use to attach it ultimately, but that will be after the sewing. So for now this isn't attached because I want to wait until I've sewn all those pieces. I'll start with this front piece. Put my hair back. Here is the finished front piece. I'm honestly really proud of myself. I don't think it looks nearly as good in real life as it does on camera. But I'm still, I need to like silence this voice in my head. That could be a whole nother video too, is the fact that being a cosplayer, you see really talented cosplayers on social media all the time, and then you look at your own and you're, you know, like this I think is decent for a first time foam project. I've never worked with foam, so I need to be proud of myself where I am. But like, you know, I go on social media and stuff and I'm like, oh, this isn't that good though. I know people that make really good cosplays, and that comparison is so unhealthy. So I need to just like be proud of myself still, because I did it. But this is it. I think I'll be attaching it like here, and here on the final product. Here is the back piece. I can't really show this that well because, you know, until I can attach it. And then both of these are the same, but here are the shoulder pieces. Pauldrons, that's what those are called. They bend too, so once I add the Velcro, it'll sit nicely. I think these actually turned out the best of everything. And you know what's funny too, like I took my time the most with these. I love how that silver shines. I think I took my time the most on these too. So yeah, I finished everything off in a coat of Mod Podge. I know it's not necessarily the best thing to finish a foam armor piece off with, but I think it does its job in sealing something off. It's never caused any issues for me in the past. I do think it suffices for like some light, just kind of like humidity and moisture hitting it. So it's better than nothing, and it's what I had lying around. I really didn't want to spend more money on this, but like I said, I'm honestly really proud of myself, and I really like that pattern that creator on Etsy made. I'll make sure to link it all off. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm super grateful for you. I'm gonna go off on this once again for like a minute, so bear with me. But life has been kind of a living hell for the past few months for me, and it's been a lot to get through, like a lot mentally, and I've tried not to be too negative of a person and stuff, and it just sometimes is so hard. And I was looking at this project in the corner like every day and just like, oh, I want to do it so bad, and I just missed it so much, and all I wanted to do was work on it. But like it was like I couldn't lift a muscle. Like I was just so like mentally fatigued from everything going on with the cats and some other life things. So I'm glad to. It may not seem like I went offline ever, but in my head I was offline for like a couple months. So it feels really good to be back and be like inspired and be excited about life again and ready to build some projects out. Thank you guys for bearing with me, and I'm just excited to keep creating. I'm hoping next weekend I'll have started on a bunch of the sewing for this, so stay tuned if you want to see some of the sewing stuff. And also in the future, I will also be making a video just kind of like reflecting on all the things that I've learned with this, my first foam armor project. So if those sound appealing, please do subscribe, hit the like. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.